welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for popping over. My name is Miranda, and if you are returning, then thank you so much for coming back. As you can see by this picture, we are working on the cabinet in my bathroom. And if you've been here before, you know that the flooring is done, the countertops are done. Like, this is an old video, and it's because I haven't been able to find it, and I thought I lost all of the footage, but I didn't. So here we are. That right there that I was just showing you is liquid TSP, and in hindsight I would have searched harder for the stuff that comes in the milk carton and is like a powder that you mix yourself, because I don't think that this liquid stuff did as good of a job as I would have liked. But anyways, I digress, and we jump right into it. So I've started by removing all of the hardware and the cabinet doors and drawer covers. And I did use some painter's tape and just kind of tape all of the screws together because I didn't want to lose any of the hardware. Oh, I might just mention here, please don't judge what I'm wearing, okay? I was just at home kind of doing my thing, and that was comfy clothes, so no judgment. Anyways, so I remove all of these and then I start washing. And you'll see I have a bucket there that has a rag and just some hot water in it. And then I use the spray-on TSP and just sprayed the surface, which I'm so sorry. This was one of the first videos I made, so like, I don't know if you can tell, but my camera work is not great. But I will get better, and I do get better, so please bear with me here. But I just give it a good scrub down on all of them, and I really put a lot of trust in this liquid TSP, thinking that that would be, I don't know, like a good base, I guess. But I found it just, like I said, I wish I had used the other stuff. I could have kind of made my own paste out of it and maybe had more of an abrasive type cleaner. But it did okay, I guess. Anyways, so I just am cleaning here, and I'm just going to show you the gross water afterwards. Like, I thought this was a clean cabinet. How embarrassing. It was not a clean cabinet. So I'm just going to transition us over to the corner by the wall where you see me start scrubbing, but I want to zoom in. So I want to show you my crappy paint job. I did tape this off, but it just didn't work very well. But I was able to just scrape the paint off no problem, which should have been a #1 red flag that painting this cabinet was not going to be the greatest idea. But I did my research, and I thought this TSP stuff would be great. I actually thought that I was getting the powdered stuff, but I couldn't find it in the store. I asked my dad if he had any, and he didn't, but he was so sweet, and he went to the store and got me the liquid stuff, and I thought, that'll be great. That'll be good enough. And it wasn't. It's not good enough, guys. So if you're going to do something like this, or if you need TSP for anything, find the powdered stuff. Do not give up. I ended up picking up some later in life, and now it's sitting underneath my kitchen like sink. But anyway, so I just scrape off all of the paint from this, and it really isn't too hard. I just use my nail and the TSP wash that I'm using. And sorry about my crappy camera work. Like I said, this is one of my first videos, and like I think honestly it was my second video, because the first one was me painting the bathroom, I think, which I haven't actually posted yet because I haven't finished editing it. I am horrible at editing videos. It takes me so long. But anyways, I'm getting off track. So this is the gross water after I washed the cabinet the first time. And it's super embarrassing, so sorry about that. But yeah, so now I'm just going to do the little drawer covers. I don't really know what we call those. The faces of the drawer. And really scrub those down, and then I'm going to move right along, and I'm going to speed through all of this because I don't think you need to really watch me clean and sand any more of this stuff. But I use this little brick sander that I found at Home Depot. I don't remember the grit. Really sorry about that, but if I can find it, I will let you know. But anyways, so I just mosey on through here. I sand everything. I grabbed a different little piece of sandpaper to get in the tiny little crevices. And I am going to do a lovely transition to the next day because I clearly gave up after sanding. If you can see, my pants at the end of this are just white on the front, covered in stuff. I will say, I guess, that I wish I had sanded the side, the side that I had scraped the paint off of. I wish that I had sanded that way more hardcore. That's the only side that I'm having an issue with the paint sticking to now. So in the next day, you'll see me just start to tape off the wall where I don't want to accidentally paint, and the cabinet, or not the cabinet, sorry, the countertop. You'll see me just kind of tape off that area. And then I don't really need to tape off anything else. I honestly don't even think I really needed to tape off that part of the countertop because we redid the countertop. Well, we laid down contact paper over the countertop to experiment and see how that would go. But if you want to know about that, please feel free to go and find that video. I will try my hardest to link it right up in the top, but I don't know if I know how to do that. So if you know how, please put it in the comments. I would appreciate it for future. But anyways, I'm just going to zoom through this because I don't think you really need to watch me and my obsessive compulsive need to have this be this perfect line of painter's tape up the wall. So hopefully we can zoom through this a little quickly and then you'll get to say hi to Clifford. Oh, you'll see I do tape the other part of the wall. Look at me. I don't even know what I'm talking about nowadays. But then I had a moment where I spoke to the camera, so I'll let you just kind of listen in on that as well. Okay, so day 3, and there's not a lot of space in here, so I'm actually gonna paint the cabinet doors in our hallway, and then I just have the little things right there, and then I'm gonna paint the cabinet, which is all prepped and ready to go. I just have to pour my paint and then take some tape to this to get all the fluffies off. And yeah, here we go. Peel this off first, this like caulking. Yeah. Don't judge my methods. Okay, so as you can see, I am using a tiny paintbrush here, and I just took it out of my son's crafts because I realized that I needed a smaller brush for like the crevices in the panels and just for like the edges and all that jazz. So this worked amazing. It's just, like I said, from my son's craft drawer, but it worked really well. This is also a super satisfying moment to paint over the white I'm always nervous when I do something like this because I don't know how it's going to turn out. Like, I'm not a professional here, but it was super satisfying to watch the color go on, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it as much as I did. So here I just want to point out that I had to do a second coat because there were some spots that just didn't fill as nicely or cover as nicely as I wanted it to, and I had chipped it already. So I am just going to go over it with a second coat, and yeah, and then we'll just kind of bang it out here. Okay, so now it is the next day. Everything is dry and perfect, and I'm just taking a razor along the tippity top so that I can peel off the tape without having any paint kind of come with it. And then you'll see me just do a few touch-ups with a smaller brush that I took from my son's craft stuff because there was just some sections that I didn't get, I guess, between the wall and the cabinet. Sorry, my brain is not working. And there we go. So now I'm just taking the hardware out of the little tape that I had stuck it in, and I'm fast forwarding through this because there is no reason for you to watch me struggle with this hardware. I'm just not good with a screwdriver. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know, some people just have it, and I am not one of those people. So it takes me a long time. But yeah, and then I unfortunately don't have like the most amazing picture at the end, and I don't know why I didn't take like a nicer one, but you're gonna get what you get. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got some knowledge out of this, if nothing else, just some entertainment, and thank you again. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.